Hey guys, Ethan here from Mitten Equipment. This is my new to me Behnke tilt trailer. I wanted to shoot a little video because there's not a whole lot of information on these trailers out here, and I think it's a pretty well built trailer for what it is. So this is 16K. It's got 8K torsion axles on it, and then of course the 17.5 wheels with the big 16 ply tires. These are the same wheels and tires they use up to like a 20K rated trailer, so perfectly fine for a 16K. And I will say, from towing this home, I brought it from Indiana up to the Grand Rapids, Michigan area, and the brakes on this trailer are super strong, so I can't wait to see how it feels with the machine on there. I have a 12,000 pound John Deere mini excavator I'm gonna be moving on the trailer, so having those good strong brakes, that should certainly help out. This is a tilt trailer, of course. It's a 16-foot tilt, 6-foot stationary, so I'll be able to leave the excavator buckets up there. My last trailer was a full tilt, which was great, being that the tilt was powered, but since this is a gravity tilt, I wouldn't be able to leave the buckets on there if it wasn't split. But I did want a tilt trailer. Ramp trailers, they might be a little bit cheaper, but you know, ramps I wouldn't say are the easiest thing on like driveways, and the loading angle on most ramp trailers seems to be pretty steep, and I do load quite a few tractors with attachments on the back, and I don't want to be dragging like a box plate or a land plane across somebody's driveway or just across the ground in general trying to get it loaded up on the trailer. So this one also has fork pockets, and this is a 2019, so I've seen they've made a few small changes to these trailers. I think they might have lost this tray that's here, and they make a toolbox that goes in place, but I'll talk about that in a minute. And then you'll notice there's only 2 bolts here, or 2 holes for a spare tire mount, because Behnke does make a spare tire mount for this trailer. I just ordered one over the phone directly from Behnke. It was super nice to you call there and it doesn't even send you to, you know, the computer system, or sends you, you know, parts, accounting, sales, whatever. I went directly to this lady Barb. She's gonna help me out and get me a new ID tag for the trailer, because mine's kind of scratched up, and I plan to put a toolbox right here, and I don't want to get any heck for not being able to see the ID tag if I get stopped. So kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll get one that you can actually read, and then we'll put it in a place where you can see it. But she was super nice. She priced me out a spare tire mount, and I couldn't get any of the dealers around me to price out a toolbox or a spare tire mount. The toolbox is a little more than I wanted to spend. They want about $450 for it, and I found one at Tractor Supply that fits the dimensions really well for only $300, so I'll probably go that route. The spare tire mount, it was $150. I was gonna draw one up and have the parts laser cut and welded together, but if you really value your time, it's just cheaper for me to pay them and get the spare tire mount that'll just go right on there. I put 4 brand new tires on this trailer because the original tires, Provider brand, they were out of round, and it felt like the trailer tires really needed balancing. So I took them in to the tire shop, and they showed me that they were out of round. So I probably should have checked that before I brought them to them. But so I got 4 new tires on here. There was 1 tire that had been replaced with a Firestone, and they're gonna put that on a rim for me. As soon as the rim comes in, they had to order it. But I wanted to have a spare because it's not like you can just walk into Tractor Supply and get one for a trailer like this. But you can see how stiff the suspension is on a 16K trailer, or just the torsion axles, because I'm on a little bit of uneven ground right here, and we got 1 tire up in the air. I did get the trailer scaled yesterday at a cat scale, because I needed to register it, didn't have a weight on it, and it's 4,200 pounds on the dot is what it scales at. you know, the scales are of course rounded to like 10 pounds or whatever, but 4,200 pounds is a number for this 22-foot deck trailer. So in it, on my weigh safe gauge, it shows having about 600 pounds of tongue weight on here. So I'm gonna pick up a few things for the trailer. I'm gonna get the toolbox, of course, and then that'll have enough room for me to put all my current ratchet straps in there. And then of course I need to pick up some chains and binders, and I'd like to put a bottle jack in here if I do get a flat tire, to be able to change it, and then maybe a large breaker bar and a 28mm socket, because it's kind of oddball size for these lug nuts. 28mm, I think an 1 1/8" socket also fit, but not as well as the 28mm did. So one of the other nice things about this Behnke tilt, I can't really show you where it's at right now, but the tilt cylinder has a spring on it, so when you release the latch for the tilt, it just kind of tilts itself back without having to go stand on the tail, which is nice, you know, not having anything on there. So, but overall, this trailer's in pretty good shape. I bought it from a nice guy. He was just actually upgrading to the 20K version of this trailer, is why he's selling it. But I shouldn't have to put a whole lot of work into this trailer. All the lights work. I'm gonna power wash it and see how nice the deck boards come out. They don't need replacing, that's for sure, but I could certainly clean them up a little bit. And I guess I'll shoot some more video as I get more stuff to go on the trailer, and as it gets cleaned up, maybe we'll get a video with it having the excavator on here. Another quick update on the trailer. Today I bought this box from Family Farm and Home for 300 bucks, and it fits just about perfectly. It's not perfect, but it was $150 cheaper than the Behnke box, and then plus whatever shipping would have cost me freight. So, and this is plenty big. So in all the bags here, I have my ratchet straps. I got a breaker bar in here, and then I bought these binders today, and I bought 20 feet of 3/8 chain that I cut into 4 5-foot sections, so hopefully 5 feet is enough. I also picked up my spare tire that's on a new wheel, and then one of the original tires off the trailer, the one that had been replaced out of the 4 at least. I kind of knew in the back of my mind that that rim wasn't going to match the ones on here, so it's fine for that one to just be a spare and not have a brand new tire. Plus it saved me about $300 is about what the maybe not quite that much, but about that is what the new tires are going for. So I'm gonna change these grease zerks on this jack to 90-degree fittings so I can get at them, but other than that, I'm just waiting on the spare tire mount. And oh, also, you can probably tell, but I power washed it, and the deck came out a lot better than how it looked originally. Still, you know, it doesn't look like a new deck at all, but that's fine for how I'll be using it. So we'll get the excavator loaded up on here this weekend.